Presbyterian Support Otago was considering a court injunction after the Health Board dumped it as a provider of restorative home services. Chief Executive Gillian Bremner says although it was a difficult decision to make, a judicial review wouldn't accomplish the reinstatement of Presbyterian Support as a preferred provider.
What they do is they look at the points of law and determine whether the DHB needs to start all over again, for example. And I guess the challenge really is, would the outcome be any different if the DHB were asked to do it again?
Bremner says for the sake of staff and clients, the organisation no longer wants to be consumed by this one aspect of their work.
By some, a judicial review's been likened to surgery without an anaesthetic. And look, it could be a long, painful process, and that doesn't really achieve very much for us.
She says it's now time to move on and work with the District Health Board and the new providers to see ways to facilitate a transition.
It's business as usual at the moment, but it's a big job to prepare for a transition of 370 staff and 1,100 or so clients.
And although the workforce at Presbyterian Support is expected to become smaller with an infrastructure review which will need to take place moving forward, Bremner had one last point to make.
The reality is that the DHB will be judged in the court of public opinion, realistically. They already have been, and I'm sure that there'll be a number of watchdogs out there wanting to make sure that whatever the new service brings, that it lives up to the expectations.
Devi Narona, 9 Local News.